Alright, what I've got here is my old airbrush. Essentially, I got it out because I was modeling and needed to do a few things, but sadly I found out that the airbrush that I bought back in 1981 from Art Supply in Winston-Salem, I bought it new there, and it's a Thayer Chandler. Came in this case right here. Got the original instructions with the parts breakdown and care, maintenance, and even got the original warranty here that I never mailed in. I didn't need it, but you know, anyway. Essentially, this brush was a great brush to learn on. It was my first airbrush, but sadly, when I packed it away, it sat in the box, this box, for about a little more than 15, probably going on 20 years. It sat in this box, and I had this box packed away in another box, a crate, and with a bunch of other art supplies and the compressor, which is I believe it's a Badger compressor. It's a good one. It's like almost a $200 compressor. It'd be about $350 today if you were to replace it. In any event, it came with an extra needle, but as you can tell, that needle is toast. It'll never work. The reason this is a horror story is this is not the original packing that was with the brush. I basically did this myself. I took some packing foam and cut this out and covered it with this t-shirt fabric. The reason I did that was because the original packaging foam was red, some sort of urethane foam, and as any good airbrush artist will do, they take care of their brush by oiling it and lubing it up before they put it away to store it. Well, that oil reacted with the foam, the red foam that was in the box, and everywhere it touched it, you got gritty little pieces of foam reacting with the oils, and it destroyed the finish. Now, if I turn this over, this is the part that was just face up in the box, and it is shiny and new as ever, but everywhere it touched that foam, even the plastic, it reacted with it. And thank God I had the cap on, because the nozzle is still brand new, and the needle inside is in relatively good condition, but I think I need to replace that as well. Now, I have I'm going to break this down just a little bit. The trigger is in bad shape. It is I need to do some work on that, lube and all that. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen an airbrush this old. Some of you have, I know, by watching your channels. But these older airbrushes didn't have as many bells. I don't even know what size needle this is. From the look of it, I think it's probably a 0.35, but I can't be sure. It does some really good fine detail work. I think I'm turning it the wrong way. There we go. But I don't really know. I don't want to break it down too far because I'm looking into the camera and I might screw things up. But at the very least, I'm going to take off this cowl right here and show you the nozzle. Now, One of the things about these earlier airbrushes is look how far out you can bring this damn thing. Oh my goodness. I am really surprised at how far out this thing goes. Alright, there we go. And that's really nerve-wracking whenever you are used to some of the newer ones. I don't know. There we go. Alright, now this thing is really fine, and yeah, I loosened it up. There we go. I don't think you can see it. I can't see it. Let's try to get that to focus. It's not going to do it. Okay, but basically the needle is still fairly pointy and it's in there. The only thing is it's a little off center inside of the nozzle tip, the cowl. It's not perfectly seated. So I don't really know if that's actually the nozzle or the needle. So, but in any event, I'm going to try it out as it is and see what I get out of it. I'm not going to do that on this video. I'll do it on the next one. But yeah, this is one reason why you should probably not put your airbrush against any type of foam packing, especially if it came with a cheap urethane foam or some sort of spongy foam. It'll tear up your airbrush. So, lesson learned. In any event, I'm Chris, and stay tuned to the next video where I actually fire this up and we see what's what.